asking for help. Lisa comes to pick me up, and I tell her everything that happened. She says I have to show the letters to my mom. Even though Mommy doesn't believe in spirits, the evidence will convince her. A bunch of white flowers have bloomed in front of one of the houses we pass on our way home. The bushes look like they have been covered with butterflies. Lisa picks up a small bunch and gives it to me. But Lisa, I say, protesting, they aren't yours. Shh, she says, placing her finger on her lips. Today, you need these flowers more than they do. Besides, she adds, if the people say anything, I'll explain it to them. The flowers are beautiful. Wild and simple, I think, just like Grandma. Right at that moment, I feel a cold chill, and for an instant, I think we are not walking alone. Later that morning, I think about something that Grandma wrote in her last letter. Most people like to help. Was she referring to Doña Esperanza? To Lisa? Mommy? Even Sylvia had wanted to help me. And what if I don't want help? Nobody can help me with what I want. For Mommy not to work so much and for me to go back to dance class. I can take care of the rest myself. I don't need to go around begging people for help. That's not me. I hear the front door open and I get scared because Mommy isn't supposed to get home until much later today. Today, however, she came home early. Mommy, I scream and run to hug her. Cielo, how did the rest of your day go? She asks me. It's been such a long time since she asked me that, I don't know how to respond. Fine, I say. No more drama. Mommy starts to prepare the café con leche, and I, without asking, start making some toast. It's almost like it used to be, with Grandma. We need to talk, Celeste, she says, without looking at me. She adds sugar to the coffee and stirs it very slowly as if she were casting a spell. I know, I tell her. I go up to my room to fetch the letters. I'd placed them in an empty chocolate box with the hope that someday it would be filled with them. But I have the feeling that I won't be receiving many more. I place the box on the kitchen table. This is all of them, I show her. Mommy opens the box very slowly and examines the first envelope. Tears begin to run down her cheeks, but I think she's also smiling. I don't know how she did it, I tell her, pointing at the postmark. But the truth is that these letters took away some of the sadness I was feeling. Mommy takes out the first letter and reads it in silence. Without even taking a sip from her coffee, she does the same with the other letters. When she finishes, she puts them all away and looks at me. Do you think there will be more letters? She asks me. I sure hope so, I say. We eat our tostaditas like Grandma used to do, dipping small pieces of toast into the coffee until the butter melts. Mommy, what do you think Grandma meant when she said that people like to help? She always used to say that, she says. She'd say that it's harder to ask for help than to give it. I keep thinking about this while I finish my snack. I think I know what Grandma was trying to tell me. As soon as I finish, I run to my desk to look for my dance teacher's phone number. I'm a little bit scared that I won't be able to say the right thing, or that she'll say no, but I'm definitely going to do this. Most people like to help, I repeat to myself like a mantra. Either way, the worst that can happen is that she will say no. Miss Robin, this is Celeste. My voice trembles a bit. Am I interrupting? What a surprise to hear from you, Celeste, Miss Robin says. We've really missed you in dance class. How's your grandma doing? She passed away a few weeks ago, I tell her. I'm so sorry, she says. I didn't know. I'm not so sad anymore, I say, even though I miss her a lot. She used to love to watch you dance. When will you come back? Well, that's actually why I'm calling. I'd love to come back, but my mom can't really afford to pay for classes right now. Whenever you're ready, Celeste, you know I'll always have a space waiting for you. Well, I was thinking that maybe I could get a job, I say timidly. But Celeste, you're too young to work. Well, I wanted to ask, maybe, perhaps I could help with the classes for little ones, I say, like a job. I'm embarrassed to hear myself saying this. What a good idea, Celeste, Miss Robin says. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. Of course you can. You can be my helper with the kitty class in exchange for your lessons. Really? I ask her, clearly surprised. But you have to ask your mother first, she tells me. Tell her to send me a note saying she's okay with this arrangement. Of course, I tell her, and thank you so much. You don't know how much this means to me. Thank you for suggesting the idea, Celeste, she adds. I'm very happy I can help. Grandma was right. Most people like to help.